So welcome and hello to everybody attending our Earth Chakra Activation Meditation. With me here is Melia Brent-White. Hello, Melia.
Hi, Miriam. Hi, everyone.
And so what are we doing today, Melia?
Well, we're going to connect with ourselves through a meditation that I will do first, and then I'll hand it over to you. And we're just going to focus on aligning to everything that's going on in the wider world at the moment, including what's going on astrologically, as well as what's going on with the Earth's ley line. And of particular significance today is Uluru, but there's also other chakras around the world, and we just have to remember that we're all connected to everything. Even though we might focus on one part, it's about being connected to everything in the wider macrocosm.
Okay, so if you want to start.
Okay, so I just invite you to put both of your feet on the floor and take a big deep breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Another big deep breath in your own time, just allowing yourself to come into the present moment. Letting go of any thoughts from the future or the past, and just coming even further into the now. So when I connected with Uluru, I'm getting a bit of reverb from someone, Miriam. So when I connected with Uluru, it felt like there was a dark, deep, dense unlocking of power going on. This dark, deep, intense unlocking of power rising to the fore, bringing up the truth of what you witness. Having your eyes revealed to what you see in the world around you, so that like a different level of perception. Feeling into your own inner strength, and particularly a grounding energy, which Uluru particularly wanted to assist us with when I tuned in. Like little sips of energy that we can draw up through our foot chakra at the base of the foot and the kidney meridian, kidney 1. So if you'd just like to put one hand in between your legs just to indicate the root chakra, and taking big deep breaths, just tuning into that chakra. The root chakra is associated with stability, the material world, material possessions, family, connection to tribe, inner security. And just imagining like little sips of water drawing up the earth energy from your feet chakra. You might want to connect with the feet chakra as well and just notice if they're open or closed. And if they're closed, you can just ask them to open. Just drawing up through the earth. You can imagine that you've got some little roots coming from the base of your feet that's helping you to draw up this energy up through your ankles, all the way up your lower legs, your knees, your thighs and your hips, and just drawing it up like little sips coming up a straw with every breath, drawing that up to the root chakra. Just take a few breaths like that in your own way, in your own time, and just play around with connecting with that energy. And then we're going to move up to the lower belly, underneath the navel. We're going to focus on the sacral chakra. You can keep one hand on the root chakra as well, and the other hand on the sacral chakra. And we're going to draw this energy up through the legs to the root chakra and then to the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra representing the balance between masculine and feminine femininity within the body, as well as our connection to self. And who we think we are. And just feeling that link between the root chakra and the sacral chakra. The link's called the nadi. It's a little energy channel. So just bring that earth energy up through that in-between part between the root and the sacral chakra. You might notice that the energy feels different flowing up either leg, so just focus on opening if there's a difference between either leg. And now placing a hand just underneath your diaphragms, underneath the rib cage, just above the navel, and we're going to bring this energy up to the solar plexus chakra. And you can keep the other hand either on the root chakra or the sacral chakra, whichever one feels that you need the support. And again, drawing that energy like sipping up through a straw from the bottom of your feet, through your ankles, up your lower legs, knees, thighs, pelvis, all the way up to that area in the center. So the solar plexus chakra representing connection to personal power and connection to self, self-worth, self-esteem. Bringing that energy up from the ground. More of the message I received from Uluru was it's a time for action, having a focus on joy, feeling into creativity, lightness, laughter can help shift the density that we may be experiencing at the moment. And feeling into this solar plexus chakra, things might be challenging, but there's nothing that we haven't seen before. We prevail. So just drawing that energy up to that solar plexus chakra and really feeling into that we prevail. I feel that that's quite an important message for that solar plexus chakra, focusing on that ultimate strength, particularly from that rock that is such ancient earth. And now we're going to draw it up to the heart chakra. So just putting a hand just on your heart, and your heart chakra being the center of balance. Balance between heaven and earth. Each one of us is the balance between heaven and earth, the connection between the earth and the heavens above, the lower chakras and the higher chakras. The heart chakra acting as a fulcrum in the middle. Drawing this energy up through the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, and the heart chakra. Now, leaving you in this state of connectedness, I'm going to hand over to Miriam to continue the meditation.
And I would like to take you on a little journey. You're just walking through maybe a forest, maybe some bushes, small trees, There's some plants on each side of the little path you're walking on. You can hear some birds. You can feel the sun on your skin. You can see the butterflies dancing in the air. And you can feel the soft ground underneath your feet. There's a little breeze blowing through the air, and you can feel it on your skin. Maybe you can see some animals, maybe right next to you, maybe following you, maybe in the forest. Maybe you know these animals, maybe you don't, but you can see they're friendly and they're wanting to walk with you. You come to an opening in the bushes, and then you can see the magnificent sacred rock. Maybe you've seen this sacred rock before, maybe you remember it, maybe you recognize it, and maybe it's new. But you can feel you're at the right place at the right time. And you have the urge to get closer to this wonderful energy center. You're drawn to that big rock and you're walking towards it. You can feel the energy picking up as you get closer to that rock. You have the urge to go and touch the rock. When you put your hand on the rock, you can feel an instant connection to that rock. And you can feel the energy flowing through your palms of your hands into your body. It is a lovely energy, and you feel safe and loved. The energy of the rock is connecting with the energy in your heart. You connect to the old rock and listen to its wisdom. The rock starts to tell you its wisdom. You look around and you see the animals sitting beside you, witnessing this beautiful connection. And maybe the rock is telling you important messages for your own life or for the whole world. And as you're receiving the words and messages, you remember them. You remember the words, you remember the wisdom, and you remember the messages. And you know that true. These messages come directly from the energy center to your heart. And you know that they're true, and you know what to do. And you know they're very, very important for your life. As your hand is on this old sacred rock, all of a sudden you realize what's important for yourself and what's not. Belief systems that are no longer needed, disappearing. You're understanding what's important. You're understanding who you are. And you're understanding what to do. The words and messages that you're picking up are full of love and support. And just open your heart and listen fully what this energy center wants to tell you. When the rock stops transmitting to you, you can thank him, express your love and gratitude, and start to walk back into the bushes or the forest or on that path that you came. Even that you don't see the rock anymore, you can still feel the rock behind you. And you know that you're not alone. You will actually never be alone anymore, as you can always go back and connect to that energy center or that rock. The animals that supported you and came with you walk, hop, or fly back deeper into the bushes or the forest. And you thank them for having been on this journey with you. You can feel a deep love in your heart and a happiness and a joy that you remember and you recognize. And as you're thanking the earth and the skies for this beautiful experience, you slowly start wiggling your toes, wiggling your hands and your fingers. Start moving. Take a deep breath. And slowly come back into the room where you are. When you're ready, you can start opening your eyes again. And connect with the room you're sitting in, or lying, or standing. Thank you so much for taking part in this. Thank you, Sacred Rock, and the animals, and the beautiful energy. I'm going to close the recording, and if anybody would feels like sharing, they are welcome to do so. So we invite everybody to let us know how that was for you. So thank you very much.